2 days before Christmas. Many children were expected on the island of Sodor. All the engines were busy with the final preparations. The Fat Controller wanted this year's carol party to be an extra special celebration. James, Gordon and Thomas were waiting at the sheds for the Fat Controller to give them their final orders.
Alright, listen up. You all have jobs to do. James, you're in charge of the cards, letters and parcels. Gordon, you will bring in the mayor from the town hall. And Thomas, you star-billing little glory hound, you have the most important job of all. I want you to fetch the Christmas tree.
Yes! Thank you, sweet Jesus! Go Thomas! Go Thomas! Woohoo! Woo! Wait a minute. What about my branch line?
Now don't you worry your little blue head about it. Rosie will look after Annie and Clarabelle until you get back.
Yes, sir. Will we be able to sing in the carols too? We didn't get much time to shine last Christmas due to Second Code getting their time in the spotlight last year.
We'll see.
And by that you mean yes.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Well, let's be honest here. Any party that involves food in any way, shape or form is going to be okay in your books. Not that anybody else will get a chance to get to it, considering your condition.
You better watch your lip, James, or you'll find yourself shunting the dirtiest of coal trucks for a week.
Is what I would say if I wasn't a really useful engine.
That's what I thought.
That night, the other engines sulked in their shed. Why the hell should Thomas go? He can't do anything a splendid red engine like me couldn't do. Nor me. Anyone would think he was special or something.
The Fat Controller picked Thomas this year, okay?
Every engine gets the chance to collect the tree every year. Besides, you did it last year, James. You can't do it every year.
Yeah, but I'm a splendid red engine and ready for anything. Oh!
He wasn't ready for that. I'm so glad you were chosen to get the tree this year, Tommy Pie.
Thanks, Rosie Poo.
I heard James and Gordon complaining this afternoon. They say that they should have been given the job as they are more important than you.
They're only jealous. The Fat Controller chose me because I'm the star of the show.
Well, I'm sure they'll change their minds at the carol party.
You're probably right. I'll see you in the morning.
Good night, Tommy Pie.
Next morning, Thomas set off on this important mission.
Good luck, Thomas! Thomas was the best choice to get the tree this year. Indeed, Annie. Rosie, what are you hoping for Christmas this year? To spend the holidays with my Tommy Pie, like every year. Oh, that's so sweet.
Thomas collected the tree safely, but large snowdrifts lay ahead. I mustn't be late. The Fat Controller is relying on me. You know, we could have just taken the long way back. What, and ruined the plot? Whistling bravely, Thomas tried to move, but he couldn't. Oh, fuck! Meanwhile, the other engines waited and waited. They were grumbling about Thomas for being late. Perhaps he's stuck in a tunnel somewhere.
He's much more likely to have been turned onto the branch line.
He could have run into a cow.
Okay, you steam-powered buggers. Pay attention to me and not yourselves for more than a minute, if you're capable of it. Now, we all know that Thomas left the works safely, with the Christmas tree, of course, but every snow was brought down the telephone lines. I tried talking to the bloke at the signal box down at St. Mark's Church.
What, you mean Deaf Geoff?
Yeah, that's the fella. Anyway, I tried talking to him, but he said his hearing aid broke last week. I told him to get it fixed, but he can't hear me. And with all this in mind, that must mean he's stranded somewhere along the Gambino Gorge.
The engines now felt sorry for Thomas.
We're not going to leave him there, are we, sir?
Isn't that cute?
Of course not, you bleeding half-wit. Now I'm going to need 2 volunteers to go and find Thomas.
All the engines hooted at once. They all wanted to help Thomas. The twins Donald and Douglas were chosen for the job, and cold but confident, they set off to the rescue. Good luck. At the junction, they met Rosie, Annie and Clarabelle.
The Fat Controller has cancelled all trains until Thomas is found. So take care. Come back safely with my Tommy Pie and the missing Christmas tree.
She said it! She said it!
Second Co? What are you doing here?
The fat man asked us to search the roads for Thomas. He said road and rail vehicles would cover more ground. And we get to see the snow-filled countryside.
I love snow. It makes me feel all warm and cozy inside.
I hope Donald and Douglas find Thomas. I'm so worried about him. Us too.
Don't worry, Rosie. We'll find him.
Right, let's get going. Where's Zack? He's over there playing with the puppy girl.
Want some of my strawberry snow cones?
Help me.
No? That's okay. How about a Christmas kiss instead? Mm-hmm.
Donald and Douglas puffed bravely through the snow.
Phew. Can we not stop for a rest, Doogie?
No, Donald, you clever an idiot. What if Thomas is laying hurt somewhere?
You're right, Doogie. Our little blue friend is out there somewhere, and we will not rest until he is safe with his little girlfriend.
Aye, now let's go.
Are you sure you know where you're going, Seth? It all looks the same to me. Mile after mile after mile after mile of snow. We could be going around in circles.
Me? Going around in circles? Never. Soon the twins came to a drift that was deeper than the rest.
Hush! I can hear something. Probably the wind. No, listen. Oh, it's Thomas. Come on. The poor wee engine must be frozen to the frames in there. You mean like the movie? No, nothing like the movie. Now shut up and help him.
When the workmen arrived, it took some time to decide how to dig away the heavy drifts of snow. Thomas's driver and fireman, who had taken shelter at a nearby cottage, joined the rescue. At last, Thomas and the precious Christmas tree were free from the snowdrift. Achoo! Phew! Thanks, guys. I was getting frostbite in there. Then they set off once more to finish their long journey.
Oh, where are they? They should have found Thomas by now. Tommy Pie?
Look who we found, Rosie. Merry Christmas.
Tommy Pie!
Hi, Rosie Poo.
Well, we better get rid of these invisible snowplows. See you two lovebirds later.
I was so worried about you.
Sorry, honey, but I got buried in some snow.
Oh, my poor Tommy Pie. You must have been freezing under that snow.
It was very cold under there. But I'm all warm now thanks to my toasty hot firebox.
Well, I'm just glad you're home safe and sound. Mwah!
Let's face it, Sec, we are lost. And we're in the middle of nowhere. And the petrol gauge says empty. Moan, moan, fucking moan.
Why don't we try looking on the bright side of life?
I have a cunning plan, guys. if this is the plan where we keep driving until we bump into something, it's still a stupid idea. I mean, it's not like we're just gonna run into an engine shed at the last minute. Oh my god! I guess we owe you a Christmas pudding now, Slovene. Sec, Cyber, Slovene and Unikitty? What are you doing here?
We were looking for you, Thomas. And we kinda got lost.
We've run out of petrol too. Any chance of a lift to the station?
Sure, hop in.
The fat controller greeted them warmly.
As a reward for all your hard work, you may go and enjoy the carols. Now get going. I don't want to miss a piece of that mince pie.
At the big station, all was soon ready.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it didn't work. Hold on, let me try something. Clapping works every time. Suddenly, like magic, the station was flooded with lights.
Good evening to you all, ladies, gentlemen, ladylike gentlemen, and gentlemanly ladies. I'll give you 3 cheers for Thomas the Tank Engine and all his friends who've made this occasion possible.
Suddenly there was a strange whirling sound. Percy and Toby smiled. They knew who it was. With landing lights shining brightly, Harold the helicopter touched down gently in the snow, bringing the greatest surprise of all, Father Christmas. Everyone cheered and the party began.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You know what, Rosie?
No, what?
It's no fun getting stuck in the snow, darling, but it was worth it for the party.
I'm sure you're right. It was a great party, and it's been an exciting day.
Well, Christmas is exciting, Rosie. Oh, that reminds me. I got something for you.
Oh, it's lovely.
I had it especially made for you. A little something to remind us of our Christmases on Sodor.
That's so sweet. I love it. But I love you the most, Thomas.
Aww.
Merry Christmas, Tommy Pie.
Merry Christmas, Rosie Poo.